let's get the energy up a little bit as we welcome from right here in the UK, Kim to the stage. So everyone, please get up for Kim. Much better, much better.
Nice to meet you, thank you.
Okay. So the world is extremely changing. It keeps changing over and over and over. George, you've gone through like 8 decades of business.
Every minute, every day, and even more now with the AI that you got and what's going on in technology. It's not changing minute to minute, it's changing second to second.
Yeah.
And so how is it when everything keeps changing, can we as humans keep adapting when like things keep changing, how you do deals, business, technology, like next phone, next thing, like everything keeps changing so quickly. Like, should we just kind of like stick with it or keep?
No, it's an awareness. In other words, it's this, to understand that's what you have now. If somebody said, what do you think is the most important invention that's taken place in the last 50 years? What would you say? The computer. Simple as that. In other words, I know at this point, when I was in the Army, at that point I was in the computer and working in Washington, D.C. for the Pentagon at this point. We had a computer that was twice the size of this room. Twice the size of the room. Yeah. Now this is 100 times more potent than that particular computer.
Who got you the iPad?
Somebody sent it to me from Hawaii.
No, I got it from you, George. So
Okay.
someone
No, the difference is, let's listen, but getting to the point is, I think that it is an awareness. There's so much information there. Sort out what you don't need, but be aware of what you may need either in your business or in your life. And then adapt to it, but it's going to happen. And you understand it's just going to happen. It's going to happen very fast. And when I look, I have a great-grandchild. He's 3 years old. You should see him work on a computer.
Right.
It's scary.
Right.
But this is their world. And I'm saying now, and the changes which are taken with the blockchain and everything else, we haven't seen, in the AI, you haven't seen anything yet. And just be aware of it and adapt it in all your businesses.
Kim, what's your thought on this?
I work with a lot of businesses that get caught up in the day-to-day and the urgency of the change in front of them, and they can often lose sight of where they were going in the first place. Mm-hmm. And I think there are two things that are really important in terms of thinking 3-5 years ahead, is that not just where you were going, but actually what are the building blocks you need to put in place? How do you navigate that roadmap of all of those changes in context? And keep monitoring that, but also how do you maintain and tell your story with some consistency and authenticity? How are you going to be in 5 years at the end of this journey?
Wow. I don't even care what you said. You said it's like such sophistication. You could have like said something like this, come like, and it's very important to know what you know and how you know when you know. Like I don't care what you said. It just sounded very sophisticated. I was like, that's smart.
Great.
That's how great. I was like, it just sounded really smart. Like I was trying to think. I was like, damn, she just sounds really good. You could probably today the market was down, but there's hope. You know what I mean? Like there may be like a voiceover thing as well.
Maybe in my career.
Yes, I'm very impressed. Give her a big round of applause.